Abusia yasin so tai aponchirani asabi no oje wo daddy lumba eto fome ne ensam na bebre eka Bempoma se ya ama ne kwan amana ye autopsy because of sabio eya abusia pani kofi wusu ne ye bia osusu se one odobroni aka bom a wo mo ye ne bedum le bi krampo ne sensa kase bi ewo mo bobo edi akase bebre na no ana abusia nkomo bia ba beto abonten a ye nua ba hofefo ba ne munyamfo a wotimi tira yalefo ho masabi wotete ye ne yare mu ohaw na owu atọ so ye odobroni Priscilla edi nsem bia beto abonten na ensem a yeso wo kan se wono no anenya bia sabio ekopie se ye Bempoma eba aba be ye ne bra daddy lumba autopsy eno wa mane kwan na wasi da bi ansi no no krampo wone wan se obeka se wo ma ye daddy lumba enua anana busuani bi kwan ma ne ye autopsy ono obe soja no amehwe kwan mu aware no oba ye enti sane nkrofo bi ka se wono sabio odobroni na ama kwan ama yanye daddy lumba autopsy Akosua Bempoma esu ho osu ano no wontimi nye saade no abusia ensam de bebili Akosua mepese obeka me ho akwaji nchiremu nsam wei aye team odobroni for na team legal wife for na aka buma o mo kan nsam wei se chano so aguso aye ke black media
Intina hima ero na enye nipa
Alex but based on the culture and intina also choose don't conflicting you know international but so there enyahe you ever find your work in sir
mama number by because nipa over 400 na so it was
say because let's know the buy net also but all limiting it to bank hospital but sister na convinced nunti na no pe autopsy no it no nka mo pe clear mo pe say ya dream ya fine almost say oh abebu ni nimbi nka meka bi but no person that dream ya fine tika mo manenya no autopsy keke case closed ya mananye enti all the doubts are still there but the
point is that enye odobroni na esi omu kwan se momonye no odobroni could not stop them because once alumba we no body na be the family nsam it is only obi wasema now to drag the woman back in it again say ono na esi obi kwan se man nyen that has you've not been fair to the girl.
No yeah me bold you me bold no me bold you me ka say but who him say he ma me kan sam chow say me ne be ma biti na be ma na wu atobe so na say ye dia sem bia for me papa die me ye bia because first of all no before papa penyin na ye oda no ne bebe mu no before sa papa penyin ne bebe mu no I was in control there and I me buy no say die make bia so no eye adwuma do efunu ni abusia dia no ene abusia ni baby esie no but me ye sure say omo maka omo that side ni baby esie no me say me pet baby ni me hu esie no e ka me aye autopsy no
madam say o ka say obusiani ni baby omo sie lumba that's a different topic so o ka say lumba wuto odobroni so that's another different topic.
Man can say me see say only obati woni wa yemu ate woni unu ate na nko na ane ne wo na bibi to na woni ye bisa first man ka so wuto ne so
when I say it's
okay na me no ya adwene
lumba ba se nipa ni wuto wo so a different thing o wuto wo so a different thing se bia woni ni wo fie no wo fie a different thing. Send the penalty if you call by if you call we and it's a different thing. Don't we shouldn't make the
chief. I may come as a son of the
mana more advocate more meeting papa.
I dear man may for sure has a grand say. Go be can say sister Emma and some no kind ye and uncrophobic can be near the first question may be son say, would you have what you say, sister Emma a year? About 5 na tea me manyada jema tea about 100 of the audios starting from the first week of August ever why a lot of audios
me ba cho utie we di obi post on YouTube what title
me ankasa ma question the last time cry me koshe no it was Endra na or airport police for fana or before car or videos back or tiny video no off back na police ni car simbi aguna sumu. I watched it and me I watch it sometimes. They make out to me I say
Papa.
Inti metimi apeke 2 audios ono ankasa me ma hwa na o kansem na nsem o kan ne bi nie o kan say that Lumba ne yere Presla enyem na Presla boyfriend boyfriend UK
you know hanka betimi abo rather than what the one oka
what's a phone
me pacho enyame odi no Matthias you so
Lumba ma pacho
maybe
bisa ka around na ka betimi abo na any around so there you can go ahead.
Oh yeah won say me ka say me phone na me yenti say me ya just me send them out before I said my sign say me planning a metimi na wo ahyehyɛ time. The reason and say nipa din say ya okay will be ho asem na nya de okan na uka go no fi
okay
and say yes ade na emma ne nya asem papa because morally it's wrong and nipa no can take you on
since when ena obi ka obi ho asem a wo de enye no kra ya di nipa no ko gina court between me and you
okay and my main kind law ne bi ncho emra
enya law ya yenim se mra wo ho but yen Ghana pa
mami nyabotre mami answer
for bloggers they ding go for
nyabotre mami answer mami debi o mami answer with emra no emra say ye ka say obi wiawa de a yetim de no court so obi wiawa de no wanfa na court e wo na wanfa na court but enchire so obi wiade yanfa na court ono me ya adwen
meet you papa
no me pese eyi hono free so obi wiade a emra ho e kire say ye chikromfo say wo obi wiawa de na wanfa na nkokota ayewo na wo decide on fa na nkokota but enchire so obi wiade anye ene mra bi ani ho eti se ube kana o camera na mra na ebo nipa ho ban nti yenti ase se the moment abaka say sense when that means say you na mfie bia mu bisa say aden da bia nya sa mra ne da ho
ani se me no ka say kura se bia me ka say ngu fi na hu nye fi a utumi de me court
me yes me pa
I see
the jurisdiction no falls into and I say a fall into nipa na wakana I to say bullying harassment social media you know so what did you be want them nipa no pa odobako obe file a complaint because emra ho but
and you see your problem to see you
yes
obi na report so ye
okay emra I social media no
ade pa ko se
me ba obia nyabotre mame
said lumba ba eka no
obia
so we know asem a
but se nipa no mfa nko court nko report ya
apeke o
ewo ho a crime
opportunity be obinya bia
a crime has no expiration date so
obia me ni oni asem tieni yo enti bia me ni oni asem no obetimi aka asem bi a kire me enye me ya anaya se me pa me follow up on kase bia me de wo kokota na asem me de wo bibi ati ase ba so obi so no so abo wato ho no ma e wo kwa bi so you hear evidence so waka asem bi a kire no sa asem kodo na so betimi aka a kire me bia me mfa ho a me do be kokot what ati to enyina ye kan nyina because of ensemini man so e wo ndi ana ase obi a pese you know
the anti me pacho bab de nyim pacho mbo and you see a kind of sadia matro kokuam asama bremi wura kokuam asami ye 2018 na dane ho from emre something mi kuna newawu wanfa mo bia na me hu social media na wo sa nipa na ne tia me so metimi kra so because of the makuwa basem bi ababontin a enkenya wanka obi anim se mi kuru konfa ne nsan kan me
say wrong me so right say wonu se lumba ona fo bia o de jara danfo bi how do you know
wanfa nya na danfo
chief
we dey na hu so wanfa nya na danfo
chief me bawo Chief meba. Mami Akosua.
Yeah, what trans all lawyers in a Muslim man look like.
Chief Yabote. Mami Akosua sewa. And I'm Bempoma. The people involved. Say Obia even Mami Bempoma to if she want to take somebody on. Sebia waka sebia ma ayane ya oda wona. Emran ma ne ho kwan. What I say? Intia ye wo nipa ko no decision say asem obi aka a chiro be follow na what fene say wa pursue nipa ko na na so like obe ignore up to you. But obi so for yes so I to say oye ya o say ode na ware iko ne approve na o person you know kwa iko na modo Broni oh like she has the right. What I say she is on the right. See, I mean, no to her social media bullying. Ubo no ma social media bullying. At me, manako, meti suicide. Social media bullying. At me, anya depression. Oh, but obi the same social media bullying. So obi no or text scan into no fan home. Oka or beka biacho no or konenim. What I say, it depends individual difference of which you say there be idea where you watch and see me image and idea cause me more trauma, psychological issues. Engineer, I will take this person on. What's our own view on your shame?
And you say me beg you. That's it. Thanks for the education.
Yeah.
Adepa.
Yeah.
Me pacho lady lumba ba question no busa ye no me pese me fa bin so about the letter na.
Alex Waba na say oh my them they
ma na me wo question back so ma Mr. Alex.
Kasa.
Mr. Alex. Me pacho me wo question back could be the man why me pese won answer me. It's not even about Broni lumba sem. So we a lawyer, right? Make I say one time, and I have screen recording for that. Rahel show now honomo, and I think say me person won't answer me. Ebusia penny to park emfa number CC hun semono. The people ne be mono. Make I say one day there was this lady no see a friend na me refeeding by a friend na also or your hema. For
yeah.
For way nti sada na me woso ena no mo ka to park asem no nti omu wie ye no some say to park na kwan mu ni bibia na because sada that was the argument and am we on the platform ni so say to park the oyeye bia fa ne kwan so nti no ni kwan so nko prove bibia but sada lady ni kasa ya ena mo hono no obi ka say to park onim gani bia entino ebeya sada no kra na we can say enti omunya wa no monje na number no se na ebeya because I have screen recording of that se na ebeya na de to park obetumi di to park akọ da phone penyufo no hono na obekwa akọ na asem obetumi akohia omo akọ na asem na nka na mpese mi hu se so obi a we lawyer munim se musi to park for na akwan so ni bibia de na nke ya de wo ka say omo nkoje na number no mo fa minim say number no so mo koje mo ka so only do to park enko gafo no ho me person wan answer my question man
okay ne fache me na ni ha na mpacho me so menye lawyer mra ne adusua ne yasua fache me na ni hantino meka kakra de ne se enkrofo dadlumba abushafo no ko reporto to park ema wulome ono ye priest ewo nwa na priest no omode ne ko honom no honhom ni oma na priest ne ye ba assassin sem de ahemfo no ne ton asase no ena deal so ne asi no fom efa asase ho ena nana ka kire se ba bi omde ne ko ne ye priest for ho but asem we den kai ahemfi nsem ankasa ti se to park pa enka yenje number mfama na nanka onko ahemfo na nkasa ho na ono so enko ka ne nsem nkyira ahemfo no na ahemfo no ebe frɛ abusuaku ni nyina ne wulomo no nyina momahia na asem no omapɛ ne sibre saa na ɔkae me mantu ho na mo efise me enye Tupac abusua asem menye ne busuani but inte yantu ho na mo no se Tupac beye audio say onya akrata bia obi ansevo no this say wow wo ko body pan charge won serve na we have to wait for that sermon no to arrive in the hands of Obusiapani Tupac ebisi ne on confirm ma yehu say obi asɛvo no enu nti na yentimi antu sa na mo no wada roma
but what I was trying to say and said okay ni na sala me metie bibia but what I was trying to say and say enti no na hwi ni mu no ade enti na sada because personally sada now also enti personally no why were you people like trying to get a lady no a number because me oya na uka say enti mami nsi form na menye wa na menkwaji number ni free ni hono enti se mu ni se bibia e pefe na bibia akode a ade enti na hono mo no na mo try search enti number je lady ni number no
yes here mame abusuansem asumdwe ya pa nti se one obinya asem na aboafo beboa ma asem no sebe yasie nipa yasie DL na se amamre ne ye bia ho betimi ama abusuako ni nyina nya ntease ama omu nyina de omonte omo ase no masolve ya we will be part of it say eba yanim ne benya aboafo to help both families enye honko we've had counselors and people that want to support Mami Akosua Sewa and Mami Bempoma. They are asking say the Akosua they want them to have meetings and sessions with them. Yeah, we've helped them. Inti enyese abusuapanyin kwansa na eboa. But with Mami Akosua Sewa to say omo counseling in nyoma bi obehia bia no because bereavement no obi apeke in a different way. Inti nyese we have a specific interest with abusuapanyin na na yekase yeboa. But we want this matter no to be settled, especially out of court no. Anything that you do bia can help. But say nyawura court to them dia you never back it off. Inti na we are trying to help.
Yo, ma today all canasa. But said you be out me. I've listened to me tight here Rahel show pa, and I'm tight here mon come on no bebre. Obia was side, Obia was choices. But truth be told, from all angles, no credit eba akupe. Oka timodo Broni for no one katama home. Intino aya me na mpese me hu se wo ya me hu se wo ba me say I say oka sama I say you see right now you are saying say musimo pe if ama Akosua say one say but
madam ya botre mame me hu do Broni da
me can say the bill me can say what me do what me can say from those no
so make statement say me support na and it is highly debatable. Didn't you debatable and say, oh, that lumba ere. And he said, me odoma that lumba, me do not do on I am one ni fee na. Into drum woman Mami Akosua Sewa. I was beginning na yenim bibiano, Mami Akosua Sewa. Nen samba na le letters ye reading na. Onto so do Broni so samba ya ye hu say, oh, and he say we have copies of information from both camps. But to be samia. Diaba and America. Aside that, deal, the Yerenom and in the Madia, we always love them because they do deal. Why?
You speak me who say no credit back pay. I me do what you power when rolling in answer for me team. You speak for the other side, no. Ain't no a choice. Me can't say be away be a choice. But say na e baso e beka baby obi awo enti sana make say oh one man nye bone say choice but I say you are making things say you speak for one why you speak for Broni but you are for Broni
simple ye jina no kra fa bia no kra no that very day it be you feel say no kra won ho na be kwa kujina it's as simple as
yes Sana me pese.
Nti no bi ase no no ba bebe hono hu se me no kore gina na okogina na nche so support
No,
you.
me pacho meti me busa bra less questions kakra bi pa macho. A short question. Me pa macho.
Ma me pacho me tie o.
Yo, bra less me pacho. First of all, me da say wa ma ya kunya na ma
Mepacho baba adepa mpacho nsimi na mfase akrufi. Why? Misrewa.
na say
Some
no
say o
are
form
o
wa
ha say
dada.
woni ha o. No ha
Unya
o
okay.
siko, o
Any
say siko
no problem. Na me ka say bi so.
No buy no ati so siko Ono na si.
Mpacho kasa why me sorry.
no problem. Me pacho brales. First of all, me person me who say Daddy Lumba issue me pacho idea na uye wom and na uye just so dollar Daddy Lumba na woke bia na uye lawyer bia na uye me person me who enough for the first time.
Me ye Ghana ni a deal asema ba me ka bi.
Oh,
Nti
okay.
ah
Okay. Me pacho me tie se na wo kan bibi se Broni Daddy Lumba yire me nim pacho edie na me nim de Daddy Lumba ye kire se o ware Broni me pacho de na kire se Daddy Lumba na yire ni Broni.
that is a very good question. Very good question pa. The first one and I say me do ba ko Dad Lumba ankasa. Me kasa machine video on the 21st of September 2022. Na o ka ye na wo sere kwa. Na deal no o ka say me yire me wire no. Ne maame te ase. Na ne maame eka say maame sisi o. Na ne maame no eka say waye say okuruhema owo so adoto. Na saa nkomunum ne manu nya saa nyum na efra ne yesen wosere kwa. Enno deal no masem. 2 when you on videos bebre ho na ma all performing live Broni ka no ho ankra eni ebi na che deal ma afei so on a stage oto nyuma ne nyum bi no ma me se wadin wum deal to wo simpie so say meni presla doi bibia ntimi sisa ono ananum tom na oto presla Broni din wo de no so to nchen a ono ankasa ene presla neti ni fie is legal. Odi eno to nchen osane no wo ma enye baako mienu miensa omo 7 ena baako ekam enkwa na wo mu ni nyina no document apie wo German embassy bibi pie wo court enkwa no carry deal ono ankasa ne din wo hwe maami Akosua se wa ba court no be letters of administration or let's still deal manyina maami Akosua se wa ma ene presla ma 6 mudin wo sa letter na maami Akosua se wa confirm se presla ayere. In that same document maami Akosua se wa swear under oath okase deal re no yemienu na ne yire mienu no no ene presla ene maami Akosua se wa no masam afei so maami Bempoma ni nua ba yetie audios bibria na ofre deal ne yire baby no ono ne te yire na ono ne te minim se maami Akosua se ono ne nte Ghana nti we kire se ne yire. Lastly, court document on the 28th of November 2025 adanse miensa abusuapanya adanse maami Akosua se wa dance ni obigina court eka se deal aware ni pafoforo ne nete Broni dance ni that boat so be kan court se ya ye Broni ho ade ewo amamere kwan so oba no amana na no the videos pictures omotwa abusuapanyin so the videos pictures ma court hwehwe mu gi to mu say adanse amanya bia mekan that the boat there was very much credible, underlying word credible. Nti me hwe we kan we nyina mu say ampa anya no nko en na nadwi meni teacher kantanka ekasai a ono so kire aware dodo a ewu wiase na we nye the first time me makan one of the books no bi e chese we obate akan amamemo mpempa ware ti se me mrane aware sem ni na to nchen a se we oba mpote e wompena ware mpo etimi chetum ena wasaka se yesa ye no ho ade a se matese ye no ho ade nti na me say under all these circumstances no wo mate makan wo so do Broni ye die yere wararoma
answer now with your mommy no waka and your reasons be reasons ni bia okay no to me and justify say ya worry oba ebi ni say be ma bia bebre omoni ema ewo etimi ka say oye me yire chere na for whoever ana enso no onye ne ho ade eno eye one reason say o say wo ena wo sa ka say on say Broni that lumba enene awo ma insia ampa ana enso kra be ma timi ni oba ewo enso no onye ne ho ade enkra no doesn't make be ma no ana so oba ni say oye yire and also your one reason I okay ya and also no justify say Priscilla eye yire and na o can be so say Priscilla or no that lumba ni ko baby and all the nature but evidence be anywhere nature say why ye Priscilla ho ade court asem ya wo kan ye court asem a wo kan ye minim evidence crop the okay say it was under a or did share that call ye chere say ya ware Priscilla abusua panyi so begina hoka say a whole abusua panyi of that lumba ono oye abusua panyi Priscilla kra wonimu no Priscilla onimu no onimu say Priscilla kra ya ye no ho ade de misu minimu ne say aware de enka ware a eye den ya nka abusuafo ejinam ene ye husa mpa ya ye ho ade a ekire se ya ware ba abusuapanyi be kan abusuapanyi sa ba ye obekan se imponi Priscilla no wa fa evidence bia ma kire yen am passe ampa enie afide me ko hu ye no kra no se na abusuafo ni bi kra ko gina mu ema ye ware Priscilla abusuapanyi an pe no ane so me ko ba e me hu se afekra de Priscilla eso eye eyire enti be ma de oni oba wo a ana be ma so timi ni oba wo no oni oba ete ye ko fu be bra o ka bibi se bra mpacho bra la ka se
we are all here waiting to talk.
Manenkasa wadaroma why manenka
oh no question obebisa the question no
one will say Priscilla any daddy lumba enete ampa ye hu nipa bebre a omoni mema ete omoni mate enso omoni omo ho ade enti eno so justify say oye yire de mi so minimo no enti mi de na me pese ampa concrete bi se mpani abusuafo no one or two people abegina honomo aka se ampa which is why ni nua ma etiase ni maami enua etiase se ni maami kura awua ni maami nua mo bi da so tiase even poni wo fa that lumba e wo fa so tiase omo nyina yente se omo se omo witness say that lumba ne Priscilla aware minim menti bi se ampa abusuafo be ka se ekogina mu se ye ni secret kra na one or two people bi kogina ho emo mo sensan say ya ware enya aware bia na ye valid obetima ka se makọware but na aware no enya aware e wo ebusuam me hu se ebusuafo bi abegina honom aka saade no Alex eno ni ade
me no ya adwene me o kan me no ya adwene
Alex ma me misan question do kasa se ma misan question back
nyabotro 1 second me no ya adwene said ya wo kan say no na ma misa question no court document no unim se abusuapanyi de adanse bebre koye brabo to so de adanse bebre koye kire se ya ware no na court document na e bai wonya bi akan
Pastor, or the adanse bi koy, or the adanse the adanse bi koy. Me pastor adanse no, mami ba ko or the koy ye chese wa replace la ba ko.
Oh, me ba be kan ni nyina cho. Pastor one kasa document wonya bi akan.
Me pastor me nya bi nkai.
Okay, any
information na me busa wi. Enu nti na me busa wi. Minima enka me busa.
Me das. Me to ase. 75 documents. 75 pages. And another one be so on ma simplify no 45 pages 45 means me nkan ni nyina nyimre nkyerɛ but me pages be 3 bi di akyerɛ na ɛhɔ no adanse bebre hɔ no titiri me start here free man Akosua sewa enioma ode ba court be kyerɛ sɛ wɔyɛ yere maame Akosua sewa de ayi krata nyina ba court be kyerɛ sɛ wɔyɛ yere ayi krata yɛn fa nkyerɛ sɛ wɔyɛ yere but send ne kura no
no ka o mi ntwa wa no o sitre ne ma ebusua penny ya o de buy for ma me odogeni
so me ka chene se me me ye ayi sesi agina so ma me na me nko yi bi encho se wunya document ni bi kan ya nke be boa ye pa anya sa de me kan bia no nte ase
Alex, can I help you?
Yes.
Okay. So,
okay. Nice.
So witnesses, me pacho mi chia obiao. Witnesses are part of evidence. So, Mame Georgina and Mame Bempoma were witnesses, and they were part of the evidence that Mame Akosua said were presented to the court. And Dada Boat was also a witness, and that's Broni's evidence to the court that this man came to witness that she was married under the customary law. So that's just my short answer to that question. If you're asking for evidence, and so we really court document in Suswa. In fact, the judge actually said you don't need quantity. You don't need a lot of witnesses to prove a case. All you need is quality. And Broni's witness, who is Dada Boat, surpassed his witness among all the witnesses. He was the most credible witness in the court. So that's my short answer to that question. Alex, you can go ahead.
That's it. Dada Boat
if it was almost a top up, I can top up. If a court as an institution, you share the no mujitum so be a area. Who why is it one prove and Jirobia? He doesn't need to prove to any of us. Konyana nebusi ni obia na mekano me say our do you know say because obi trinsa do you know the meaning ne papa shift responsibility am obi nti opekro bit magasa me ngiensa ba me de me bana ma ware no it's a shift of responsibility. It depends on the meaning. We all know. There's a technicalities there, Nenka. And the only well, I don't even want to go back. Technicalities. Okay. Yeah, you need to show it now. You need to no evidence. Need the so on here. What evidence need the Chief, what evidence need the so on here?
That's what nipa ne bobo.
Oh,
Chief.
Yes.
But just what can say? Yeah, evidence. Bibia, and who yent me.
No. The court has proven it as a bigger institution than many women know Hano. Agent is in the funny. Also, no.
Public opinion.
Go and seek for redress. Go and seek for redress. But till now, no, that's his stance. That judgment still stand.
If it stands for you, it doesn't mean it has to stand for everybody.
Till you get a redress, any other thing that you are saying does not matter.
Say that. There is a public opinion, and you have an opinion to share. You can't say the court has said this.
Okay, so this is your opinion. Don't kind of emphatic about opinion.
Now, the other thing also is that Daddy Lumba, while he was alive, referred to the lady as his wife. And there is no way in our constitution that says that if you refer someone to as a wife. Can I finish what I'm saying? Well, does that mean when he said the same thing on the stage for Mami Akosua, that shouldn't be taken as well? Of course. That shouldn't be taken. That shouldn't be taken. That doesn't mean. That's what I'm saying. That doesn't. Well, I'm just following. I'm asking you a follow-up question. You're saying that if he says that in public, doesn't make it his wife. So I'm also asking you a follow-up question. That when he said Akosua Sewa his wife in public, does that also not make her a wife? No.
Me pacho to me. That Lumba is not the wife. And you say the wife I married. Or say me married.
Please, one at a time. He clarified the wife that the wife I married, and with Odobon, he said me in wants to say. So what is the difference? He clarified that Chief, let me answer wife. Chief, what's your say Nigeria on any war horses here? To me, does that mean say no new be war horse on any hobby? To me, no. To me, okay, now let's say let's we are Mr. Sman Pacho, person Kabi, what question be ma, what question and answer Bibiana. Only Lady G, one money made a basis.
To me now, I wanted to clear. It's a small 1 second. Now I wanted to clear this. As I'm about to paragraph 38, page 10, or say, he added that the deceased informed his family there was no more marriage between him and the plaintiff, and that over 10 years, if he needed to communicate with his 3 children, he had to go through a third party. He added proof, underline word, he attached proof of financial support from the deceased to the children through a third party, and added financial support from the deceased to the children through a third party, and that all the family of the deceased, underline word, all the family of the deceased acknowledge D2 as the current wife of the deceased. First one, the 39, or say, he said, even the children of the plaintiff, when in Ghana, lived with D2 in their matrimonial home, and they affectionately refer to her as mommy. We and Sama Abushapani Eka, he added that the last 15 years of the deceased last days on earth, he was married to D2 Broni. He lived with her and their children, and in all public appearances, including meeting with presidents and chiefs, the deceased showcased D2 as his legally married wife, and the plaintiff never challenged that fact. Any question?
Your brother, but you made me a question.
Okay.
But you thought wouldn't say your constitution on your customary law stipulate what marriage constitutes.
Or what makes marriage?
Yes, take it to win for now.
And why na meba no? And why na meba no?
Okay.
But you're so aware.
Yeah, I'm aware of it.
Okay. Yeah. If you want me to also go and read that one to you, and then add a check with the list of things I was your penny kai. Yes, say if it conforms with our constitution, whether being introducing a woman publicly shows say, and I say, depicts only legally married to you. If introducing someone to the public, so automatically makes the person a wife legally, because there is another law. Or see, if you do all these things, it means you are cohabiting with the woman or you are cohabiting with the man, and that's cohabitation. That is not marriage, and that marriage should be between two families. Marriage is where the two families are witness. And then Obusia Penny Beka said, okay, all right.
Mr. Alex.
Yes.
But you will no question kakra bisa I don't person bisa question. Oh, I bet just short question. Person bisa Mr. Alex, just a little question. Make me go ahead and I'm telling you mute myself. Mr. Alex.
Yeah, over to me, Pastor.
Me Pastor, I am a title Sister Rachel ni show no so. Me who say na we are very intelligent. Na adeba akone say we say you go by the court na can cause I know your biggest institution yentimi enka say okay court waka and you say you faking you call you the fake paper no call you was babua so mummy ni na yere so ya aware there say court na can so mummy ni na yere yes my friend say me ba Rachel line so a phone beat me ba be make some utterances be say Akosua say why your ex or your ex but my friend won't me defend it. Say no.
Can be
say no. Say no. There be court on the car. Say, also the boy, a cow to Broni say, I'm on a pen or check paper. Sad year will read in my most well reading the bed 50 times a month. But Omoka baby say, Akosua say, why is ex ya? And I would can be say, Daddy Lumba and I would done until I will follow no. Tis all the Daddy Lumba than I am morning now. Would the effort Akosua say, wow, crampon, said the painting the piano. But since we love that Lumba, on your Akosua Sewa so one quarter. So why don't you give the same respect to Akosua Sewa? Now we defend one also say no. Mommy stick it to the judge in Nakano. So mommy you know in the mom friends for your ex. That you don't mean who say we're defending the da. The be a call to Broni the pen or call paper and the other. Part of it made man or kaka.
Me nyina ba bia nka sa entiama me Akosua se hwada na me ba hai kura sa utie me amadika ka se na yerenom se ye fa ma me Akosua se wan kasa num asema one afiwi okwa kope letters of administration. First one of the coil cast on one year. And sana almost by amendment, abe fa an affidavit change and say, say, no, you know, and no, na yamawa. 4 February 2018. Mammy Akosua say what your letter to brother Lumba say, or the name Sabrina. And no, Mammy Akosua say, well, no, massam. Even court hono krano yenya danse fom yenu one Mammy Akosua se wa na musini ankasa be ka se Mammy Akosua se wa that Lumba e free German or de ni nyuma ne businesses na Mammy Akosua se wa abusia panyi be ka se ampa ono so e de ni nyuma ne businesses na Mammy Akosua se wa na osan ka se one Mammy Akosua se wa kura jai eno nyem na make kan court asem ene course. This what is will be can be any pana kind sad no no digina so akasa but court we ye krata ba ene de ka say na yerenom eye mienu, and that is where we are right now. Mami Akosua say why challenge or the court of appeal. Nti ono a wo ka say or challenge no ono asasa court akoka say ampa na yerem ye mienu. Nti on one hand Mami Akosua say wa say waja wa he. On the other hand also ono kwa na yere. On the other hand also ye mienu. Meme de en na ma obeti bibiri se nkrofo ka say wajai onjai. But me de per court Mami Akosua say wa ni Mami Ododo omunyina deal ayire no wadaromo.
Right, let's say why answer the question.
Answer question no.
Okay, sir. I don't mean for that same energy no. Say I say Mami Akosua say wa. Mami Akosua say wa simbia maya bi ameka say or you we are now wakase. The first time I make can be na Mami Akosua say wa dia na menye yi pa about what. Mami Akosua say wa ba wa ma ayi no. But if you are saying say be I can't Mami Akosua say wa should be defending. I don't know what Mami Akosua say has said that I'm able to defend, and yes I will defend it. So maybe one man over me defend it. If you ask me, I can show you proof. I can show you proof when I'm defending it.
This is the same question I'm Mr. Bisau. The year part and say court document ye who so wuni mu pa working kind baby a train. Nature so wuni say court document now wojide womu. E dey defending ye Mami Odobroni no. Sa court document na abo Mami Akosua sewa. Enti do watchre say the way we knowledgeable. Aye mu bi no yetimi to. Say wo cheche ne mamu no. Adenti na enkrofo ka se Mami Akosua sewa anya yire ne yegya no. Wontimi incorrect say omu na ye yire.
Ana elite or say
Mr. Alex
Bempoma chief.
Okay.
Or say in a context of where you coming from. And a bemene defender say or ye an answer or ye. Say okofa court verdict na now the bar. Obetimi aka so or ye. As it stands now no. Mami Akosua say wa na nkasa court kra ka che say or ye no. Oko file for early no or ye court ka che Mami Akosua say wa say ye yire no mienu. Ono ankasa no kra ko file for early no. Wa acknowledge the other person which is Priscilla. Into ono in the first place
no question obisa ne say or acknowledge so mo mienu ye wife a adenti no ko platform bi na say yes Akosua
na Mami Akosua say wana nkasa ntie defend so mo ye mienu a
na bi na so obintu Alex ka so me defend no obiantu Alex ka so me defend you to defend that is it
ka say o defend both women
no asem no dey say mo oka no convenience no don't feel so much defend at the time no be.
I think a lot of the times those comments, comment statements no are made in the comment section. But so be box nimu. Nasa obeka sa asem no even apart from Alex, Rahel is very quick to say that no, Mami Akosua is the wife. But those comments in the what they put in the comment section, she cannot answer every one of them. But most of those things are said in the comment section, or your ex-wife, are said in the comment section. But so be box nimu no because because I go there on daily basis. She's quick to say it that Mami Akosua say why. So I think that's my observation.
Okay, we see from Pacho meeting me my submission na. Anything. Me chechi am storage. Me hu watch you. Na ya na o hyen.
Yes e ka de ro kwa Akosua ntimi se me nkasa bio. O question na ma bebusa na meko. Ma se wa. De obekan enra obekan so obesa kan na enye no a.
Boni twa eno a.
Ntimi mejaye. Ekwa
we see for you okay bro less but today we can so just say a court document so a any omumi enu na eyejure be ba no personal stance dia eye Mami Akosua say one e bi a waye ni ntino personal stance dia wo hu ne say oyeyire and you have the right
Dabi menkasa menkasa me bonus bia oyeyire dabi me se per court document no
also wa me ye ne ade wo se per court document do oyeyire However, and I will listen near maybe a wire winnie angel. And I'm antony.
Me see the only a year.
The man called Phobi no Medina Swakasa, but one cast.
Me see the only a year I have an issue with in a say one my year. I have that concern, say, regardless, only no you spend time near there. Paying last respect to people is very important. And one man
Braless, no, bro, me pacho. Braless, didn't you want your fairness, sir? Send a wound, send a ongoing case war on more, and I'm almost stress, Date say because omunye hu dey even po eku deal is ye pese who we ye pese you and I know na enu nti omudi a year no kra ekose this year March and na omo protest nka enye sa it say no na waka say ni nyina mu no omo force ye no ese ka ma me ne ba na wa nya fair
time yes
Germany we are braless omukọ ka say omo pese omo hu papa na enuaba a wodi nachi one mother one father e ka say me pese me hu die ku me bra no a e ma court G2 mu say yo ene ekonefa kwohwehwe na we de we a omo de no ese ma me se chinchina wo na metue ska wei ansanya sa chinchina ye no braless ntinka ye wa wabusuya mu ena bibia to say ya Enti braless nka wa obekọ akogina ho akata still na me kwotnase amia ye na
na nkomo no wonto aso bi so mbesu agu so
na braless who nya se ne mana
enti wa nka wo betnase
sister no nya se ne mana
na so mbesu agu so
wa nka wo betnase ss ba ye nya wunya na ye na ye mi nua enti no me ma amia ye
ne sister no nya se ne mana
mama hadi we
so mama ni misane
hadi we
braless ye na pese me te ase
Mama
ya kasa maame no eya wo ya sa maame na ma ye na me mente ase
because
no me de ase ma to ho na de ase ya nya maame ya nya ne ya rush ayeye wo bra ne ma nyina emfa kwa mu a papa me pesa me te ase kakra wo
the kids were okay with the arrangements and that's what
hey mama anyone me no na mama Bempoma e kan ya na menene ya adwene na me hwɛ sɛ omu pie free court dem no court ka se abusan panyin koye na yi ma me Bempoma e kan tam go no so this is my free court ti enko entam so o kan tam se ma abusan panyin fa ne nsanka de ne body enti se de intimi enya yi without body enti ye kwa hemfi amkwa hemfi umbisa ma me Bempoma video has it so what time so be sha nka mebo bia mo ahwe what time kakra
na kai na be fa madam na me kra dwume submission
me video has it sia metimi abo ama na video no mo no ma me Bempoma ko ahemfo na anim no wanko chiremu anka nkyere mo se akwansidie bebre ho no ma ama yie ne baso enye omukoye no omunyina atena ase omukasa ye no ade o kan ye ne se obese okoye autopsy ntina ye ne senke baso on the 6th of December last year. That is the Saturday, the first Saturday of December. And I have for say so also koye autopsy dia na ye jai ne ye to ye na she on the 13th koye autopsy na uwia ye de ye na to aso mame saa se mo kan mame Akosua sewa ai mame Bempoma anko ye autopsy actually ye beti video bi a audio bi a na ekoso se okodru hospital kra na koye autopsy na sika no na ama actually ye beti saa audio but hemfo nanim no mo sore ye no osan fa chiri e badade so aba hene ho se ayi ndi wontimi ma omo ye ne saa time na enye efise one nkran ba ko passport awu na two nkran extra exams that time nti omo ya enye ene wo mi ni we pay na mama ne kan yo na tie Ote one no mu kasem no, I don't want to raise that concern. But on the now aka ho a, you can't change it again because that time no otumfo ahemfo na ahia na yi na free abusuapanyin nsam because o kan tam to ade so a ye kopre nti ahemfo ne bi decide say de o kan no e ntamhunu na say ntam papa omko no hu say say ntamhunu ne kire say bibia nsi kwan say omuntimi nsi edi ya but autopsy na opedia na 1 week fa koye 1 week na chi no maame Akosua Bempoma signed the abusuapanyin court about injunction whereby say no all time so be yakwakoye the autopsy wanye enya abusuapanyin na ka say or the 2 p.m. air to so by force omko peje scan numero da bio omko court no court mre mu kire say omudi asem no omka say enkrofo na omaboka no abusuapanyin aboka dia nyame ya adoma abusuapanyin yema 3 weeks onko siesi asem afi so ne ka wabo no omanya injunction no omay ready say abusuapanyin kire ne ka wabo a ombebo nkomo say no mujai no but mind you say mama Bempoma the cow bank transition home and abusuapanyin na kokko tete wa na omunyina atena ase bank for na bitima kire sika ka yabo because kana omu use no free bank and omu kire so maboka 5 million 50 billion
Bra, Jaisa, bra.
me pa chose ma no nsi yo ene ma me nti we
Na one ma minti me ma submission na sembe nkra ni. E me pa cho bra lies to no anunsi an.
cho witimi akasa
Me pa cho you. And then you may piggy may start every be a day query for autopsy assembly. I won't say and rise a man kind and I mean my storage jacking as some crown over can a waka de mecan and rain and Lubiana mesa babu was sweet. Assembly man say.
Sorry, the main you know diabolic or has if you had my platform for so now. Assembly was on can no be no cano.
Some way na kokovie autopsy. Asem we na kokovie me pese me hu ye kum minia.
The panani kuma nti mama fi no.
Eja asem tintin bia o. Me pese me hu ye kum minia. Na asem na da bia me kan say ento wada. So once so wo ye wadwen say wo besisi waso wo bibi hu a. Yet the incredible two and him said, yeah, and yadia will be who be bought to watching because why you watching and why you watching. Now, yes, say, ada intina, me pacho, brothers will say, yeah, man, 1 week, some fan your autopsy went to me and your autopsy, no, within 1 week. Now, himself best say, ye need dance so I didn't know one cause, yet now, so him say, mammy, you call some my home. Sama hine so wo tu kwan ento onko dada to aba hine ho oko dada so aba hine ho dada so aba frɛ ye papa ebusu apeni 3 times eda UTV ebusu apeni na enum ton se ba ko na ne ka asai ba ko no meet na se ba ko na ye denden mi asani na wanko enti mi hu kwan ya yetimi fa so ye so selective with information edie be enti ena ebusu apeni ebe ma me Bempoma esika so onkonye autopsy no be sign amma no kwan so ontimi wramu enkonya access nye autopsy na ma me Bempoma be kasa menye ade bi ho I was say yes say wo se wo pese wo hu de ekun wu nia ma sign paper wo ya ma wo mra ma side sika aka ho enso ma me Bempoma anko I say it doesn't add up in any way. It never happened. It's because it never happened. Mami na ehuni nua na edi nua no ko share form.
Asemparani.
Yes, say. Ye mami odo Broni ye yire. Na ye mami Akosua sewa omu nyina ye yire. But o hwe na niema ekokọ kakra na asa ba ko ye yire. Esne ba ko. But me de bia me kasa me the evidence na me di janso na me de kasa. Me papa enu mu asem na me hwe. me maame odo Broni si ye share no 2006 eno yes was ye ware in 2010 ba me susu no ma hu interview a me papa ene and the dust ye ya o say me maame wu Teresa be ye nsiye o ye ne kama but Teresa man ware ne da me yira me ware no eya Akosua sewa me pacho Mami Akosua sewa letter na otro ya we keep referring to na ase ye ya na ya pick it the person ya pick it wom na the me hu say enkrofo pick it wom ne say onu kran pa acknowledge say ye mami odo Broni ye yire e wo letter ni e ya na ye refi say be next paragraph no next paragraph na after also what can you someone worry about for no next paragraph was said, but you know, say, yeah, your ordinance and warrant, your bigamy, your bonny, you can do it. But if I see you only free me, in the edition was so I acknowledge it. Oh, I said, no, why shall we bear twisted just to suit the war person wandering yo, your counsel so I must say emotions. My may bring Bempoma, a letter yaw or Troy. One of my Akosua letter, me patcher, Brian, Alex, who read it him. It's not stating anywhere some manager to Museni hospital. That's not the intent of the letter. However, the yaka no. That was all the letter. So that's what she did. Me pacho ye ba me Akosua LA na wo kotroye no. Ah wo de ma me odo Broni din shame no. It doesn't mean so wajitum. However, eya ade akota ahyenti no. So on Jane to Mukra until so obey an appeal no. It was so the shame. Until any the pen no interest or peneso. Auntie Miss Ramon. Mumma ye may be a year. What you are saying? I say no cranny da wa, Mumma and cano crano. Send ye city, ye penny panasam crying cano crano. Yet the papa daddy lumba 2024. Your mammy or do bring it to war. What be an anuping? And all kind of ping. Say me yira ma ware no. And so still la ye pese e kasa ware jaye wo. Me ansema make nyina ye me papa enu asem. De make nyina ye me enye so obi say ye de me papa ka within the time frame na one maame odo Broni e wo ho. O share me maame odo Broni 2006. Enti me ma o timeline na sa ne ma we na to see timer. No ne maame odo Broni wo ho. And so still ye pese e kase ordinance ni. Now me say there's a difference between Adena and right channel and it Adena doesn't exist.